it falls to the floor and it lets out a horrible shriek, and you hear upstairs, you hear Danovich just like, "Oh no, is he gone?"
Gregor will go upstairs, and he'll go out to the hallway and wait.
You should tell him you just killed him.
Like you said, the floor was just like planks of wood. They were probably shaking with all that wind going on down there.
Yeah, they probably
and like
were.
wind coming up out of it.
This is where you start taking levels in Fighter.
Fucking. I think that'd be a badass combination. Casting Hex on someone and then like going in with a sword.
Yeah.
The only thing about multi-classing is it kind of waters down your initial class. You don't.
Well,
you lose and you gain. You know.
What I would do is just like be a human variant and take the magic initiative feat and just take that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because do you get first level spells when you take magic initiative?
You cast like one per short or long rest, and you can get a cantrip, so you can also get Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gregor will, once everybody started to come up, he'll go up to the priest. Your son, what was once your son, is no more. He should be allowed to pass on now.
Oh, I know it had to be done. I know. I just could not face the reality of it, of losing my son. Oh. And he's sobbing like uncontrollably and stuff.
Where are the two, the brother and the sister?
Where's their job?
They're both up there with him. They were kind of comforting him while you were down there, killing what was left of his son.
Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, it's time we should leave, Ismark says, and we need to get Irina to safety as quickly as possible.
Please, our first stop should probably be the gypsy camp so we can speak with Madam
Ava. And like Akasha perks up. Akasha's still in the fucking, she's staring at the puddle.
Shouting up through the floorboards.
Because Madam Ava!
Start like
Gregor has messed up the
floorboards.
name every time he's tried to say
it. Madam Esmeralda.
Ismark says we should leave immediately. Strahd will know that one of his spawn has been killed.
Very well.
So you guys want to head out of town?
Yeah.
Okay, so Danovich is just kind of beside himself. He's sobbing. He's praying. But he just couldn't face the fact it was his son, his only son. So yeah, it's done now. It's over, and he's just gonna have to deal with it. So how do you guys want to leave town? Are you going to stay in disguise or?
That would be the best idea.
I'm going to disguise myself as a heavily armed half-orc.
Good choice.
Well,
actually,
maybe...
I'm posing that to Relinor.
Yes,
so
I would ask
say,
Ismark
like,
if the intent is to, keep the thought of the town that the burgomaster's alive, then I assume I would be leaving as the burgomaster.
Okay, cool.
But if you do that,
I kind of think otherwise.
The
that,
burgomaster
if he's leaving,
might as well be dead.
What if we just walk to the mansion, back to their house, and then change inside, and then hit the road?
That's good too.
Yeah, it's elaborate, but that makes the most sense.
Okay, so you head back through town. You gonna bring the wagon back with you, or just leave it up at the church?
Leave it.
Yeah, unless there's a cow or something, a donkey, there's no point taking it.
No, there's nothing. There's just everything, everything that could be like, oh, there he is.
Hey.
There's Asher. All right. So everything that could be like a mount or like a horse or something like that is probably like food. So
makes sense. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, let's get Asher back on there. There we go. He's huge. How come your token is not connected with your sheet?
I don't know. You broke it.
I broke it. It's broken. There's no way we can fix it either.
That's it.
All right.
Thanks, guys, so much for playing.
So you guys are going to head back to the mansion?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you head back. Ismark and Irina grab a few things. Not a lot, because they don't want to make it seem obvious that they're leaving town or anything like that. And Ismark kind of locks up the place as best as he can. And he says, "One day I shall return, and I'll take my father. But for now, we've got to get Irina to a place of safety."
Yeah.
I concur.
So now it's probably about midday. You've managed to bury the body and everything like that, and you're heading out of town. So it isn't long before you get outside of town. We'll say that you get to probably about here. You're probably about maybe about 3/4 of a mile out of town, and you're approaching a large area of what looks like abandoned farmland. The grass is probably about waist high. Let me just here real quick. And there is a small cart. You're traveling on it's just a dirt road. You come to an area where it looks like it was once farmland, but now has been abandoned. All the grass and everything, what was probably once rich fields of wheat and things like that, is now just like dry, kind of weird grass. There's an abandoned cart on the side of the road, and right next to it is a creepy-looking scarecrow.
Before anything happens, Akasha puts her hand on Bolverk and she's like, "Don't touch it."
I touch it.
So of course.
I tried, guys. I tried my best.
You gotta try reverse psychology.
I think you should stop telling him things like that. Whispering to her.
So what happens when he touches it?
Hang on. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
A lot of stuff happens.
Hey,
What?
I make a crow friend. I call him Russell.
I'm gonna bring you guys over to a map real quick.
Oh God!
Jesus! We teleported.
You had one
This
job.
is Akasha's fault.
It is. It's all your fault. I wouldn't have thought to do anything if you didn't say anything.
You should have learned by now.
Stop making
Well,
him
it's not
do-
my fault. He can't keep his hands to himself.
I'll stop when you do.
What?
Oh.
Okay, so it's a large stretch of road. Like I said, there's a small embankment to the west. It's probably about 10 feet high. There's a deserted wagon on the side of the road, and right next to the wagon, almost right next to it, standing in the field, is a creepy-looking scarecrow. And that was Bolverk who said he goes over and touches it?
Yep.
Yes, it was. All right, let's roll initiative.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I can't wait till I start getting advantage on initiative.
When does that happen?
Level.
Oh, that was the GM. I'm like 21, but my name. I gotta.
Quit rolling initiative for things. What the heck?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's a lot, guys.
Level 7. I get advantage on initiative at level 7.
Well, he touched it.
I told him not to touch it.
It's
I
your
tried,
fault.
guys.
You rolled
I
for
tried to
him.
stop him. No one stopped him before.
Gregor, what is your what's your dex modifier?
2.
2? Okay, you're actually up first. Then.
Two.
I think it's automatically calculating it. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so let's see.
Gregor, get in your jet.
Yeah, you need
How far did the jet take?
Right, man. We got call in a bombing run.
Fly us back to Faerun.
Is the jet star scream?
All right, so you guys leave town. It's probably early afternoon. You're moving along and everything like that, and you see an abandoned wagon. Bolverk goes over and kind of inspects things. He sees like a creepy scarecrow standing off the road a little bit, and he goes over and touches, and it seems to come to life. It like animates as soon as he touches it.
Yeah.
Gregor, what do you do?
Gregor will move to.
I knew it. They were always people.
And Ariel's not even surprised anymore. She's like,
Hold on.
of course.
I'm seeing where I can move to. In a second. So are these trees or bushes?
They're like some are trees, some are bushes. Yeah, they're like 6 foot high, maybe 7 foot high trees.
Okay. So
It hasn't done anything. It hasn't done anything yet, but you see it animate. It hasn't done any kind of.
Yeah, the last time
Run,
something
Bolverk.
animated, it
Maybe it's
hit
friendly.
Akasha in the arm. So
It looks friendly. doesn't
What? Who hits
He's
me in
going-
the arm?
no, I said the last
The
time
armor.
something animated, it hit me.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
In the arm.
And that's because I didn't
Gregor-
even touch it.
Gregor's going to right there. I think that's 25 feet from where he was. So that's 20 feet. Oh, I can move closer. Right there. And he's going to wait to see what happens. So if it attacks Bolverk, Gregor is going to spellify
Well,
him.
if you're going to hold an action, then you can't move.
No, you can. You can hold because you can do everything up to your actual action on your initiative because you can only hold action. You can't hold a movement. You can't hold a bonus action.
Right.
Right.
You have to expend those, and then you can choose to hold an action.
That makes a lot of sense now that you explain it like that.
Really? Is that the way that it works?
Yeah, it's no longer holding your turn. You're holding your action because that's the only thing you can hold.
Okay, cool. All right, let's play it out that way. All right. So the scarecrow, having been touched, is going to attack Bolverk.
What a dick.
Of course it is.
Creepy scarecrow.
That's his actual name.
Dick the scarecrow.
Dick the creepy scarecrow.
Let me make sure all his attacks are checked before I even roll for him.
Why are there so many initiatives?
I don't know.
That's what's scaring me.
Oh no, it has friends.
Maybe I just roll them just to make you wonder.
You know, that would be like a really, really awesome like mindfuck thing for a GM to do.
It would.
Just roll a bunch.
And then just never mention it to the players.
It's like, what's he doing back there? It's been done before. It's an age-old thing, especially like face-to-face. When you got your
Yeah.
screen up, you just roll a bunch of dice behind the screen.
Right.
It's like, what the hell's he
the
doing?
equivalent of him just rolling dice behind the screen.
Okay, there is something terribly wrong with his attack, I think. Hang on, let me see how this rolls.
I mean, if he misses, then it's fine.
So the first thing he does is he stares at you. And the gaze that comes out of his eyes is terrifying. Let's see how that rolls.
Oh,
I think you pee a
Well.
little.
I just might. Let's find out.
Now, why does that have an attack versus AC?
I don't know.
is that a spell?
I don't know why I have advantage, but I fell either way.
Okay. All right, you are actually paralyzed.
Well,
I told you not to touch it.
I'd respond to you right now, but I'm paralyzed.
You can make a saving throw on the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So since we all see this, I just happened to Bolverk because Bolverk always gets into these situations.
Can I make a perception check to see if I notice that was an attack or not?
Yes. And you notice that...
Hold on. That would have been
That would have been an 8.
it would have been
No,
a
it
total
rolled the 19 first.
13.
Oh yeah, it would have rolled a 19
Oh,
first.
yeah,
too.
no. Yeah, it would have rolled 19 first. So it's
You're right.
Yeah, you notice, Gregor, you're close enough that you notice that this thing just animated and kind of gave a stare. And it seems to have paralyzed your friend with fear.
Since Releanor's in front of me, I'm gonna say, blast it with the fire!
Do I get my held action from that?
What were you holding it for?
If it attacked
Any
Bolverk.
aggression or anything? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use Sacred Flame. It's got to make a... That's not supposed to have that. It's got to make a DC...
Yeah, let me actually check something real quick. Okay,
it's
that
not
rolled
supposed
right.
to have a DC thing. 8, 9, 10. DC 13, dexterity save. And takes no damage.
Okay. So, as all this is happening, you see another one erupt from the bushes over here, and it jumps down off the cliff. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and steps into the fray.
Oh, jeez.
Those were an accidental rolls.
Asher, living scarecrows, what the hell's going on?
Oh, this one right here. Oh wait, this one right here. I use. I'm not really sure how this spell works. So that I gotta. It's a bonus action, so I just roll my bow, and if it hits, you'll have to roll the strength saving throw. Is that how that works?
Yeah, or else be ensnared.
Yep.
I'll do that. Hopefully I hit it.
And that hits,
Nice.
and it needs to make a strength save. And it fails. So it is ensnared and takes 10 points of piercing damage. Is that correct?
10 plus the 2 for the snaring.
Right. Okay. So 12 piercing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
And now I can't move, right?
As long as you maintain that concentration.
Okay.
And he'll have to make a saving throw at the end of his turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good move, Asher. Releanor. Have you ever seen scarecrows come to life before?
I have not, but I'm going to try to blast the one that is ensnared.
That one did not do it right.
And that
11.
hits.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. So only
Wait, you
10
hit?
because he I know, wait. I did what? Only 10 because he was not hexed.
Okay.
So beam of crackling energy streaks from my hand into the scarecrow, blasting for 10 points of damage.
Nice. Good solid hit. And you see like puffs of like straw and stuff like that fly out from him. Bolverk.
I try to make a saving throw. Nope.
You
That's
remain
my turn.
terrified. Terrified and paralyzed.
Yep.
Anariel.
Okay. She is going to. I don't know why that has fire damage, but it shouldn't. But it's just.
It looks like a bunch of our stuff got messed up somehow.
Yeah, you know what? Whenever they update Roll20, it seems like everything you have to start over from scratch.
So,
It's terrible. But
hopefully-
it works. I mean, we're all together playing, so it's a mixed thing. So, okay, so you conjure a mass of thick, sticky webs. The webs aren't anchored between.
trying to
All
flap
right, so he
throw it
basically
on top of him. Was the
save
goal.
failure, or he remains restrained. So anytime that he tries to move, basically he's going to have to make that save.
Yes. Also, yeah, I think I know why there's a fire. If the webs are flammable, if they get hit, like if they get set on fire, like if they are on fire, they would he would take 5 damage, but they're not on fire.
Oh, okay. Or is it 5 fire to destroy them?
No, it says dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Oh, cool.
So if it's set on fire, I'll probably just roll dice separate from that anyway. Because
What I'm going to do is put a snail on him to remind us that when he tries to move, he's going to have to make a dex save. Is that right?
And a strength save.
And a
Which one
strength
did you
save.
do? Oh, you got the same one?
Let's make a dexterity save before a failed save. The creature is restrained. Just for dexterity.
But I got a stirred strike on him, so it's a strength as well.
Right.
He's
So
double.
he's anchored.
A creature restrained by the webs can use his actions to make a strength check against the spell save DC.
He's pretty much
Succeeds.
anchored down.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Inario?
Nope, she's going to stay right where she is, far away from the things that want to kill them.
Akasha, maybe
Yeah,
they won't
I
be
was
friends.
actually I was firing that at the other guy.
Oh, at the other guy. Okay. Hang on.
Yes, just so they're both so they neither of them can move. That was the
Good.
That's better.
There
Yes.
we go. That's cool.
so neither of them can come up.
Akasha, maybe they're friendly. I don't know.
Oh no, they're at the gates.
Sorry, guys.
Someone's very
No, that's
excited.
cool. That's fine.
They're at the gates, guys.
They're at the gates. No.
Hey man, that game's pretty intense.
Okay. Okay. Great. So, sorry, I was like yelling. Okay. So I'm gonna move this way, and I'm just gonna fire my short bow.
Just give him that look.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire my short bow. Hopefully, at
Just think of like a
this dude.
scour. Think of that.
And that's a good solid hit with a lot of damage.
All right. So Kasha gets on one knee, readies her short bow, and she shoots the arrow and ricochets a little bit, and then steadies herself again. And she's like, "Yes."
Cool. Anything
That
else?
reminds me of the-
No. And then can I take a defensive position? I know that like gives me plus on my armor class.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I
plus
think you
2
can
on
do
my
that
armor
as a-
class.
I think you can do that as an action on your turn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm done.
All right. So another one seems to appear
Gosh.
from the bushes up here.
Oh, goodness.
They're like roaches.
Yeah, they're like roaches. They're coming out of everywhere. 5, 10, 15, 20. Jumps out of the tree and starts to move towards Gregor.
That's basically what's happening, Bolverk.
Right.
Poor Bolverk is
I gotta pack my fucking repel.
he's stunned and frightened.
I don't have
Right.
enough Pokeballs.
The only way I could be saved is if I roll a successful wisdom save as a barbarian.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem later on. Yeah, because
I know.
All right, so he comes running up, and he's got this terrifying look on his face. But you see that he's raising his hands, and he's going to attack with 2 claws.
Okay.
And the first one I think hits, but the second one doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Take 8. I don't know how much.
And he snarls at you, like scarecrows do.
Is that flavor text just for the stare, not for the claw? The wisdom
Yeah,
save?
for some reason, the whole thing got messed up in here. It's actually, it says, it doesn't even show the attack on his sheet. But if I roll it, it's coming across, and it's rolling right. So
I had that happen on mine too.
Wait,
It like
does that?
disappeared after I put it in.
roll 20.
I'm-
If roll 20 updates, you have to go back through and look at everything. And I have tons of stuff saved in here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm looking at the fear effect, and if I'm reading it right, when that scarecrow attacks me again,
Whenever
the
the-
fear
yeah.
effect should end.
Right, the
Yeah,
scarecrow
it-
targets one creature frightened.
It frightens until the end of the scarecrow's next turn.
I mean, I guess he could like essentially stun lock me, but still, like if I can just
If he uses that action on you again or something.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So it ends on his next turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Okay,
should have
cool.
made that roll. I should have just skipped me.
Okay. So go ahead and take an action then.
Well, it's got to be
Oh,
his
yeah, it
next
should have
turn.
just skipped you. Right.
So yeah, oh, I'm SOL either way.
But next turn you'll get to do something.
Anything else, Gregor?
Allegedly.
I haven't even gotten to go yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So he attacked me. I'm gonna attack him back. So that wow, that is low. I'll use my my second War Priest ability to attack him a second time as a bonus action, and that one's a critical.
That makes up for it.
Yep. So it takes 10 damage.
10? This one, right?
Correct. Or whichever one hit me. I don't know which one it was. I
And
guess
that's
it was that one.
bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's silver if that matters. I don't think it does. But.
Okay.
And just so that not immediately flanked, I'm going to stay right there. Going to move around it. And I'll end my turn.
Very good. Scarecrow. Now this guy needs to make a strength save, or he's stuck where he is. And he fails it.
So does he take another d6 of damage too, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. And is that piercing or?
Let me hit this. Check this. I think it's piercing because it's
Okay.
thorns.
It probably is.
Oops.
Every time I glance down at Luke's picture, I envision the beholder talking when Luke talks.
I'm sorry.
Right.
No, I think it's perfect.
Yeah,
No, I
It's
actually
perfect.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, while
Or-
it's drained by the spell, it takes a d6 of piercing.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
going
so
roll
yeah,
20.
the snares kind of reach up and grab it and damage it some more. Let's see, we're gonna have another one appear. Are you kidding? Another one, TM?
I mean,
This was
I've
a
accepted
randomly.
it.
You
This was
had to
randomly
touch it.
generated. Just so you know, this was a randomly generated random encounter that
That's
I
pretty
rolled,
cool.
and it rolled this way. So
I'm okay with this.
Sucks to be
Wink,
us.
wink.
I haven't taken damage yet, so I'll...
Yeah, you guys will be fine. You can handle it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have thrown it at you. You'll be fine. All right, so this guy kind of animates, drops down out of a tree, and begins to move towards you.
Luke, I have a question.
Yes.
What the fuck was a scarecrow doing up in a tree?
Waiting for something to walk by so they can eat
Okay.
it. They were hiding. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and... Guess he'll attack Bolverk.
I guess.
What the heck?
Alright.
I guess the first one hits.
Yep, just the first one.
Okay, 5 damage.
5 damage. Not too bad. Still
you
going
can handle
strong.
it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Asher, these fields are alive with scarecrows.
Right. I give this guy just another arrow.
Beautiful.
He takes that arrow.
And he dies.
Good
Nice.
job. We need to go on a campaign of scarecrow genocide now. They must be
Okay,
purged.
anything
Me,
else?
Scarecrow.
Anything else, Asher?
No, that's
It's
it.
nice to see everybody's abilities coming out and stuff like that. You know, now that
Yeah.
you guys are level. That's cool. All right, Relinor.
It's gonna wreck someone's shit. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm thinking about it.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Luke. You don't have? Do you have spell icons? I'm trying to figure out how
I
many
can
of these.
get him. What do you want?
I need a 10-foot radius sphere.
Like, what kind of a sphere?
A shattering sphere. So just a 10-foot sphere radius centered at a point that I choose. So somewhere, I'm guessing I can hit these two. I'm wondering if I can't hit all three
Wait, how
without
far-
hitting
what's the range?
Bolverk. 10-foot radius.
But what's your range?
60 feet.
Oh,
Dude,
look at
you
the
should just place it
pretty.
behind him.
You could hit all three, but you'd also hit me.
Like right here, and how much damage does it do?
I gave you
If they...
control, so
Oh, you did?
wherever.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I could easily hit those two. Or I could hit those two. But I think even if I wasn't worried about hitting Bolverk, I don't know that I could hit all three with it. So I'm going to go for those two. And cast.
And yeah, it'll hit
Okay.
me.
It's 10-foot radius, not 10-foot diameter.
Yeah.
If you get these two, you hit me as well. Because the only way to hit those two is from this point.
You can also hit these two from right here.
So you're saying the sphere is bigger than this?
Oh, it's bigger than this. Yes.
Yeah, it's a
He's
10-foot
right,
radius.
actually.
That's funny. Everybody's measuring.
I mean,
Yeah.
still slightly bigger. 'Cause-
Yes,
What is this?
still a
What
little
do
bit
we
bigger.
see?
It's
I want to be a part of the group, guys.
Draw another squiggly on the map.
so if you
Besides
could,
drawing swigglies.
yeah, it should go to where those two 10-foots are.
If you want to hit me, I'm cool with it. If you just want to hit all three.
So like that?
Wow.
Let's see.
Well,
This
if
is
you want to
better
wait
than
a
I
turn
thought it
for me
was.
to go into rage, then I can
10-foot
just do
radius,
resistance.
5, 10. Yes, that's how big it is.
Yep,
That's it.
that's about right.
Yeah. Cool. It's a big blast of magic right there. Oh.
I don't want to hit one of my companions.
So
though.
pretty.
It is, yeah.
They're into it.
Accidentally hit
Akasha
Bolverk.
stares in wonder. Wow.
Hey, if you take those two out, then Bolverk can come up here and flank this other one.
I mean, I can still move without
Okay.
getting hit.
I'm going to try to hit those two without hitting Bolverk or Gregor. Shatter. Where are you? Okay, so they have to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or take 22 points of damage. Now, if they're made of inorganic material, it's doubled. So I'm guessing these are inorganic material scarecrows.
I would say they're organic because they're made out of like twigs and sticks and stuff, and they have some kind of a.
Oh, got him.
Bastard! It does say stone, crystal, or metal. It doesn't say twig. So yeah, you're all right. So they've got to 13 DC 13 con save or 22 points.
Wait,
They're immune to magic.
there's another one. No, they're not immune to magic. Actually, magic works really well on them, but
So,
not in this case. So,
All right.
Well, still 11.
Half damage.
Still 11.
Yeah, 11. I give up.
they take 11 damage each.
yep.
Okay.
That's still pretty good.
Oh, don't
man.
give up. That's great.
Yeah, Relinor is seriously contemplating Blade Lock as opposed to one of the other two paths because clearly this magic thing isn't working out as well as he hoped it would.
It will. It will. You
All
know
right,
it.
that's it. That's it for me. I know. It'll come in
that's
time.
That's a serious amount of damage. You just did 22 damage to two different things, so
Sure.
don't be discouraged.
All right. That's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's a load of damage. Are you kidding? All right, Bolverk.
All right. I'm going to rage. Step over here, be a team player, and flank this dude right here and hit him.
And then next
Magic
turn,
freshly still in the air. The cycling weave. That is a solid hit. This one right here.
The one in the tree.
Oh, this one. Okay.
My mic was muted and I was trying to tell you what I was doing. My bad.
No problem. So, okay, he's hurt. You see a bunch of twigs kind of fly out everywhere and stuff like this. It's like
$20.
animated scarecrows. What is wrong with this place? Anything else?
Yeah,
No, that's it.
Okay, and Ariel.
She is going to cast her Ray of Frost at this dude here. So it'll like actually do the thing I want it to. The one that they were just attacking. There we go. Oh wow.
And that doesn't hit.
She has to fail sometimes.
Can't win them all, man.
Aw. Anything else?
No, it hits the tree and crackles off some leaves, but that's about it.
You hit the twigs, but not the ones you meant to.
Yeah.
Akasha.
Okay, so since I'm gonna multi-class as a warlock, I'm just gonna use my Hellish Rebuke spell, and since it's like a thing I get at 3rd level, I can cast it as a 2nd spell. So what I'm gonna do is I was gonna walk over here, and I was gonna ready my short bow, but then I feel this heat coming from my left hand. So as I stretch towards this, how do I switch it as a 2nd level? How does that work? Oh, why did my dice roll?
So did you just take Warlock like right now?
No. That's I get that naturally as a.
Oh
tiefling.
yeah, right. As a tiefling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So next game I'm gonna level up level 1 as a warlock, but just as an introduction. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Cool.
So I can only do it once. So I thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So basically, what I do is to this one right here. So I'm about to start my ready my short bow, and I feel this heat coming from my left hand, and I just have this urge to point at him. So as I raise my hand, I just see these flames kind of engulfing this scarecrow. And I'm just like, what the? As I'm staring at my hand in complete shock.
Sir, you're using Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
You can only use it if it hurts you.
What?
I guess that would make sense with the name, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it says the creature that damaged you.
It was so cool in my head. Okay, then I just pull out my short bow.
It was
Yeah, it
pretty
sounded cool.
This was so cool in my head. I was like, oh my god.
All that work into the description.
Whenever something hurts you, you let that fly.
Do it.
So I just used my short bow, guys.
Well,
Like a reaction.
It hurt her feelings, so does that count?
Yeah, it hurt my feelings.
Aw, I'm so
So
sorry.
I just used my short bow and I tried to shoot it.
And you land a good solid shot on it.
I'm like, yes.
Sneak attack too, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Sneak
that's
attack.
also
Roll your
true.
Sneak attack. Don't forget to roll that.
I just pushed. There we go.
Wait, so are you level 3 rogue right now?
Yeah.
So, that's pretty good. What archetype did you pick?
Assassin.
11, 12.
So I know I have cunning action, which would
You
be
have
cool when I need to
disengage.
move. That's
Yep.
it's gonna come in handy.
You have some good stuff. All right, is that it, Akasha?
Yeah, and then I sadly look at my hand that is not burning.
One day.
One day I will shoot. It will happen.
So we'll have this scarecrow that you just shot the arrow at. He'll move towards you and attack you.
Okay, so I can use my cunning action, right?
You can use your hellish rebuke if he damages you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you can do it again.
I can do it again.
I'm
but
giving you an opportunity.
Look how nice he is. He's letting you hurt him.
Yeah, it hits my armor class.
So you will take 10 slashing damage.
So now, I feel the heat, and I guess I feel extreme. Like I'm pissed off. I don't know where I'm at. I'm angry. I don't know what's going on. We never felt those werewolves. I've been gypped out of my money.
Bolverk touched the fucking scarecrow when he
Bolverk
specifically
keeps
told him
touching
not to.
shit. So then I feel like the flames, like my hand getting really, really hot, my left hand. And as this scarecrow just hit me, I'm just like, you know what? And I just like point at him, and then these flames start to engulf him. So that is not as good as the last one, and I'm pretty sad, but it's okay. I tried.
Oh, and he fails. And he dies.
Ooh.
So he's
You
like crackling in the flames and he's turning into ashes, and I'm there like mad, like.
So suddenly you realize, and everybody else who's witnessing this realizes that there is some kind of a vulnerability to fire.
Could have called that. Kind of called that. So yeah, and so Kasha kind of just ends her turn, just staring at her hand, like, and she looks at Inario and Relinor, like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I turn it off?
Yeah, he just like burns up as soon as you release this powerful charge of fire.
Surge of flames.
He just burns up right in front of you. Good one.
So I'm just like looking at Inario. What do I do?
Okay, so this guy has got to make a dex save, if I'm correct. He's got something on him. I got a snail on him for dex.
The web.
And he fails. So he cannot move, right?
Nope.
But he can still attack?
That makes sense to me, yeah.
So he will attack,
I'm the only
I guess,
target.
Bolverk, since he's the closest.
But I can take all those hits.
Yep, you sure can. No problem.
I said, damn.
Okay, this one will go. And he's right near Bolverk, so he's going to attack him, I guess, again.
Yep.
You're immune to the terrifying gaze now, so that's not going to work. And he misses both times. Asher, there's still a couple up.
Right. The cart that's in the way, would that count as cover for them, or?
No, it's low enough that you can shoot right over it.
Okay, I go after the guy that's. This one's been injured, right? The one that's webbed.
He has. He's been injured, and he's also in a web. So.
Yeah, I go after him. Where'd my?
Another crit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a natural 27.
Let's just
I want his
murder
dice.
everything.
What is up with this ranger? Yeah, I didn't mean to have back-to-back combats. It was just I rolled the random encounter. Like when you left the town, there's a certain percentage that you'll get a random encounter, and you just happen to get one. So enjoy it.
What is that?
At least we
noise?
get experience points.
Is somebody banging on their mic or something?
Sounds like it.
I think it's coming from Liz.
I have you guys on mute.
Oh my god.
All right, 14 and 12 is 26 piercing damage to this one, Asher.
Yeah, the snail one.
All right, so yeah, you see him just get ripped apart by your arrow. It's not enough to quite kill him, but
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
yeah, you notice, everybody notices he's just kind of hanging on by a thread. He's all wrapped up in webs and he's falling apart. His stuffing's coming out, let's say. Relinor.
All right, we'll see if we can finish him off with an Eldritch Blast. Nope, we can't.
Aw, dude.
This is a sudden turn of events that we all weren't expecting. Man, you have the worst luck right now. I feel like really, really bad for you.
These
I
dice
do.
are jinxed.
I really do.
Insane that it's. And I look at it every time. I'm like, is it possible? Yep, that's it. I rolled a 1. What am I gonna
Because
do?
like you have like a shit ton of damage potential, and you just haven't been hitting anything.
He does.
I,
Eventually, he's really going to
There
shine.
seems to like always be one per party that just can't
That's
roll to save their life.
right.
Just that one guy.
Lucky me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of my my Warlock feat that allows me my Agonizing Blast, which adds damage to Eldritch Blast when I hit, because I never hit, and just find something else fun to do, like change self. But that's all I got for now.
I've seen the Eldritch Blast hit pretty hard, though, before.
Yeah, well, that's what's nice, is especially at level 5, I can do 2D. I'll be doing 2D10 plus
Yeah.
8
Yeah, see,
with a cantrip, which is just insane.
that is insane. All right, Bolverk.
I'm gonna hit the hurt one that's almost down, and hopefully it'll wreck him. I'm gonna use Reckless Attack to get advantage, and if he lives, he'll have advantage against me.
And he doesn't live.
Okay, that is relieving.
You
Let me
just
tell you.
destroy him. Somebody's tapping their mic again.
Oh, it's this bit right here that you're doing.
Oh, I had it
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good.
All right, is that it, Bolverk?
Yeah, it's been Bolver's happy where he's at.
All right, cool. And Ariel.
Okay, like if I have to make a ranged touched attack, like I have to make sure nobody's in my way, right?
You have a
Is
clear
this the
shot.
same as?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look like you have a clear shot. So
Okay. Because I haven't used this one yet. Keep forgetting I have it. And it's a
Yeah, it's actually
cantrip.
pretty straightforward for you.
So hopefully I have that set up right.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
That would
You
have
know,
been great.
something useful.
it would have been amazing.
Oh yeah, since they're weak to this shit. Oh yeah, you should just cast it all the time whenever we run into them now.
Yeah,
How
scarecrows.
do
You
you know?
know, you guys know
Because he told us
they're vulnerable to fire. So
when
Anything else,
Akasha did
Nara?
Hellish Rebuke.
No.
All right.
You're
Kasha.
Do it
Okay.
again.
freaking out over your fire.
Yeah.
situation.
So Akasha's still like looking at her hand. She's like still staring at everybody like, and then she snaps
Good.
out of it quickly. So then she rushes here, Actually, she'll go here. I think that's right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she'll ready her short bow again.
You can move there and still make an attack if you want.
Well, that's what I'm going to shoot it with my short bow.
Yeah, do it. And get some sneak attack in there, too.
Oh, okay. So should I roll the sneak attack first or after?
No, you got to hit first.
Okay, so let's see.
And that's a solid hit. I'm surprised that's not a crit.
And then I'll just do the sneak attack, and it's like...
Almost.
Nice.
All right. So then she just readies it again, and then shoots. She shoots, and she sees it just right into the forehead.
Not enough to kill him, but he's definitely hurt. You see his stuff fly everywhere in the wind and stuff. So, anything else?
No, that's basically it. I'm done.
Okay. Gregor.
Gregor is going to move down here to flank, and with advantage, strike with the warhammer.
And that's a solid hit, and that's a kill.
My hero.
You just see the hay and everything just go flying everywhere.
All right.
Very good.
Lo hicimos. We did it.
So it looks like you guys have annihilated the scarecrow threat, and you're on the road to Madame Ava's camp at the Sur Pool and Valakai, which you have agreed to escort Ismark and Irina to. And on the next session, everyone will be level 4.
Excellent.
Yay.
So, for multi-classing, I would stay at level 3 as a rogue, and then multi-class as a level 1 warlock.
Right, and make sure that you meet all the requirements to become a warlock and everything, and yes, you will.
Okay.
So it might be good to read up on multi-classing a little bit before you do it.
I have my book right here.
Yeah, cool. All right, thank you everybody for coming. We'll go ahead and call it here, and everybody will be level 4 at next session. And I apologize for all the combat. I know, some people love combat and some people like role playing, so I'll try and keep a good balance of both. So
it's been pretty good so far.
All we've been doing is fighting.
Yeah, just today.
I'm okay with that.
Just today. I loved it, Luke. Don't feel bad.
No, I know. Some people love it, and some people would like to, talk about stuff.
If I could hit, I'd love it more. But I at least get to watch other people kill things coolly.
There'll be plenty of both, and I'll try and make it as interesting as possible. If the dice hadn't rolled this way, you might not even have had an encounter at all. So but they rolled this way, and so.
All right. Hey, we get our first attribute upgrade if you did a multi-class.
Right. And so if you did multi-class, you get an attribute upgrade, or you can choose a feat.
Yep.
My strength is now 18, and my constitution 16. So I'm pretty happy.
I know exactly what feat that Inariel's getting. A keen mind feat, so she will be able to remember anything she's seen or heard in the last month. So it's kind of like photographic memory to a certain degree, plus other stuff.
Sheldon Cooper, excellent.
Second level spells.
Okay.
So I know how to
I meet the requirement to be a warlock, guys. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Inario could probably tell her, "You're a tiefling. It happens sometimes."
I thought you were going to say I'm a tiefling. I was about to say, I know.
Did you
when
know?
it comes with the spells. Like, sometimes you...
It's this goddamn place! There was something in that bread, I tell you that.
Oh my god, this bread gives you magic.
Gives you super... I'm going to carry a piece of bread with me wherever I go.
Right, just your lucky piece
now,
of bread.
I have to eat this bread so I can use my powers. That's how it works. I know.
It's amazing.
This is pretty good. I'm getting hit by things a lot, and I don't even care because I have too much health now.
Let's see.
I'm rolling
Okay.
really good on my HD dice.
Oh, here we go.
On your what?
Every time I level up, I roll dice instead of taking the average
Oh.
because I'm old school like that. And I've rolled above average every single time.
So cool. I have a sneak attack, and then I can use this spell slot. Would this technically be counting like as a long rest? Do you guys want to sit here and chill for a little bit?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, or a short rest. Either way, up to you guys.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm still at like 40 health.
But Bolverk is always like falling and poking things and touching things.
Really?
You see, it's the god's way of compensating.
He's like, I'm gonna touch it.
A lot of bad things happen to me, but I'm tough enough to survive it.
Oh, I guess I'll do another entry like for Akasha because it's already been like a day.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff for Ariel I still have to do.
And then who else was doing something? Oh yeah, Bolverk, who was writing all those mean things about us.
Oh yeah. I'll think of something. I mean, you guys are really nice though, so I got to try harder.
Let's see.
Living scarecrows. How weird.
Tell you, man, they need to be purged.
If they only had a brain. The
First thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he's come for mine, but he won't be happy with it.
He's gonna follow you to the Emerald City.
Right.
Maybe they were gonna take us there. They were gonna take us to the castle of Strahd. We should have talked to them.
Us all and be like, friends, we come in peace.
We just want to get back home. It's literally
we just, like,
the fucked up version of the Wizard of Oz.
Because we're a bunch of murder hobos.
Okie dokie. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I am leaving now, but I'll see you guys next Fridays.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here next Friday.
Oh,
Who is
that's
that?
right.
Bolverk?
Yeah.
So we
should
just
still
leave
be
you
able
on the
to
ground?
Would you mind if we played your character?
Yeah, dude, I'm totally cool with that. You know what I do? Touch things that I'm not supposed
Rage
to.
and
Oh, I
hug.
want to play as Bolverk.
Yeah.
I want to play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm cool with it.
Do you
You
want
can
to
give
assign
control of my
somebody to
character
play?
sheet.
Do you want to assign somebody for it, or
Okay. You're 1,
you
Brian's
wanna
2,
trust
Joe
Liz?
is 3, Liz is 4, Scott is 5, and Athy is 6.
all right? Cool.
I think the DM should just play your character.
You
know what, I have
Liz,
so
What?
much-
I got it!
There you go. You asked for it.
I have so much to do. I would rather somebody else play his character, and
All
that
right,
way,
yeah.
if it there's something too, it's not my fault.
will say though-
I leave my fate in Liz's hands.
I will not let
Just
you
a
down.
Remember, when I
Tells
rage,
him
I take half
not to
damage,
touch
so keep that
something.
in mind.
You better
That
go
was-
touch it.
That's right.
Yeah. A floating corpse. I'm gonna touch it.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a southern accent.
A huge vampire.
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm going to touch it.
Strahd appears.
Strahd appears.
I'm gonna
and
touch
Bolverk
him.
touches him.
I'm just gonna have him carry a stick and poke everything. I'm gonna poke it.
I love that Bolverk has developed a hillbilly accent as well.
That is pretty cool, actually.
Like, Bolverk, don't touch that. I'm gonna touch it. Just like,
I'm gonna touch it.
that's basically.
Gonna. That's what I do
basically
for my
Bolverk.
sci-fi games. I always like to make space rednecks.
You need to make Bolverk a redneck. I'm gonna touch it with this
Space
stick.
rednecks are the best, man.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So I am
Alright.
entrusted with the power of Bolverk.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me actually give you access to a sheet. Do you have
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Have fun look over.
Now
Yeah,
I know
every-
all the secrets.
Yeah. You should.
Oh,
be
I gotta set myself to level 4.
Oh, you don't have your pencil. Oh, okay. You're working on that. Okay.
So are we going to be working exhaustion into the like? Is it a part of the campaign? Like, if we don't
definitely.
rest,
all conditions. Yeah, all the conditions will definitely be a part of the game. Exhaustion, you haven't really felt it fully, and will also be caused by the mists.
Exhaustion is so fucking crippling in this game, man. It ruined the entire Berserker subclass.
Oh wow!
Just because like it's so severe, you can't really cope with that many levels of exhaustion.
I'm
How did it
touch
rip
it.
Berserker though?
Why? Because of Berserker, if it comes out of rage, it's exhausted.
Yeah, you get a level of exhaustion when your rage ends.
Yeah.
And you need like restoration to cure that right away.
Well, good thing we have a cleric.
Well, that's a pretty high end spell though.
That is a very high end spell.
So so like this is like up to a level 10 campaign, so it wasn't really worth it for me. I figured since everyone else deals a lot of pain, I can just focus on soaking up all the hits.
I understand. That's why you touch everything.
That is why I touch everything. All right, I'm heading off. Good luck.
All right. Have a good week.
Goodbye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. See you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.